welcome back to the Taurus Route. I want to take a quick look at the transit chart for Donald Trump on the night of the 2024 election. I looked at it a while back and it really stood out to me, so I was curious to see if he would run, and now that he's officially announced that he's going to, figured I'd make a quick video about it. Just looking at a few things, though, we'll just look at the Mars entering the first whole sign house, which is the planet of leadership, entering the house of sort of the self and the projection of the self. Seems pretty favorable. The big one over here, we've got Venus conjunct the moon. And if we look at just his natal chart, we can see the moon is opposite the sun, Uranus, and the north node, which implies that the sun is conjunct the south node, which implies that he was born during an eclipse. And so to have the lesser benefic Venus conjunct the south node moon, and if we look up here, we've got Jupiter, the greater benefic, conjunct his sun, Uranus, north node conjunction. It's pretty favorable energy. That's all I can say. It's this, especially the Jupiter conjunct north node, Uranus, sun. That's a hugely favorable influence on election night in 2024. And just looking just a little bit more, we'll look at the moon is entering the 6th house of work, and which is in Capricorn for him, which is the boss and represents government. So that seems pretty favorable. Pluto here, I see all planets at any of the very last degrees and minutes of any sign, as Pluto is here at the last degrees of Capricorn. I feel like planets are always trying to kind of chaotically squeeze the last out of that energy field that they're in. And with Capricorn representing government, it wouldn't shock me to see this one last death and rebirth sort of influence of Pluto on sort of culturally. It would be quite a shakeup to have the former president reelected again after losing an election. It would be very Pluto death and rebirth like for that to happen. And then the one last thing I'll look at up here, we've got Uranus conjunct his midheaven, which represents sort of his public life and his career, so to speak. And this would be quite a shakeup of his career, as he's been kind of on the sidelines for 4 years. Uranus was back here a little bit somewhere when he lost the last election, and Uranus is this sort of chaotic change. So it was interesting, he lost that election here, and there's a potential for him to regain the presidency with Uranus coming directly over his midheaven. Anyway, that's the long and short of it. And let me know if you see anything else in the comments, and I guess we'll wait till November 2024 to see how this actually all plays out and whether he'll even make it to the general election. So thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye.